Oh, okay. Don't have access to my music. Please in-game music. Uh, Welcome back to the stream. I did get on early. Or first off, thank you to okayest of people for following while I was offline. We hit 340 followers, which puts us 10 away from our goal. While I was offline, first off, that happened. Then I got in early on reorganized storage to start preparing for Tom storage to be set up. And then I added an elevator and got rid of the ladders. So now we can get around a little bit easier. And I caught a new Pokemon. A Star Raptor. Because it can fly. So we're going to go fly over to this other village. Up here. So it's like north-ish. Like that direction. Let's take the backpack off of the slot so we can actually it's our first experience flying. I get to learn the controls. God, this is weird. We do have a stamina bar to be careful of. Like that. How far away is it? It's just up here a little bit ways. These controls are funky. I kind of like it though. It's better than just having creative flying like the old way. And look at all this ground we're covering because we can ride a Pokemon now. I hope Abe's having a good day. I woke up pretty late and then had to edit video for the day, which really isn't that much editing, but it takes takes a while when your power decides to go out in the middle of editing. Yeah, I can't believe we hit 340 followers. It's nice. We're going, what's that? We're going a bit away from it. We want to go up this way. I lost track of. Oh yeah, I still have to edit the VODs from yesterday. And make them consumable in like 30-minute sessions. That's usually what I aim for my Minecraft videos is 30 minutes. So we have 7 hours of VODs almost to go through. It ended up being like 6 to 7 hours. I think like 6.5 hours. Even with having it stop every few seconds for stamina, we're doing pretty good. I'm not gonna be as talkative today because I'm tired. But we'll be back tonight and be energetic. I'll actually drink an energy drink tonight. Currently, I'm just drinking a Coca-Cola. We made it to the village or village. This is gonna be a funky one to loot. As like somebody's already been here, but it's actually just them opening their own thing. Ooh, a compass that we don't really need, but we'll take. Ooh, a new plushie. That's gonna get annoying. We should probably be taking the sticks. I'll take the paintings. We need decorations for a house so it doesn't look as much like a cave. That is so much iron. Oh my god. Oh, thank you for the follow, Tempo. Oh, for the raid. Close enough. I hope you had a good stream. Rest of your stream. Shout out. And thank you for the follow. Shout out. I am getting used to playing again. I don't even know what I'm saying.
I started stealing it and the wall disappeared.
Happens to the best of us, honestly.
That always throws me off with the shout out command. I forgot I had that. Ew, a bucket of pod. Okay. Yeah, I hope your stream went well and all that. I hope everybody's having a good day, night, day. I'm not used to being live early. Most of my crew probably sleepy locals, but I do enjoy them. I appreciate the locals. Honestly, I think most of mine end up being locals too by the time I'm actually streaming. I'll have like an active chat or and everybody else is probably asleep. Which is fine. I expect that when I stream late nights in my time zone. But yeah, I was inspired by you and I caught a Staraptor. We got a lot of things to set up to hopefully have some fun stuff going, but I'm going to have to raid and run. Thank you for the raid and run. I appreciate it. And I love your emotes and model, by the way. We can finally fly around and actually do stuff. Not have to... I thought I saw a chest in here. Okay, I did. Emeralds for the Gamba. Ooh, I like that one too. Good night. Have a good sleep. Once again, I appreciate it. And we're nearing that 250 follower goal where I'm going to like You're not asleep. Hello. 250 follower goal where I'm going to do crowd control Minecraft while I eat a Carolina Reaper beef jerky pack. Hello. I love them too. My partner made a few of them. Ooh. I'm so glad people are sleeping through the night because I would not be sleeping. We'll take the buckets of fish for the free buckets. And gamba emeralds and paintings and food. I swear everybody snaps me when I'm streaming. They like wait until I'm streaming and then they're like, let's start snapping. Ooh, dance emote. Wiggle emote. My favorite emote right now is God, I'm subbed to so many people right now because of give subs. My favorite is this one. Okay, I guess we are taking damage. It's okay, we're not really taking damage because the armor they gave us is so good. Emerald paintings. I'm going to cover my house in paintings and then a bunch of plushies to make everybody jealous that they don't have plushies. A diamond. Oh my gosh. I'm looting inefficiently. I could be double clicking this stuff. Like the sticks to get emeralds so I can go gamba. I'm so excited to gamble in Pokemon Minecraft. Any more emeralds for me? I need to be more efficient at my looting. Wait, we have this. I forget we have backpacks. We could get the tree in there. And probably put the hill balls in there. Because I really like using like expensive things to catch cheap things. Okay, there's another village behind us. Fly. Fly. You did it. Good job. Just hitting up all these villages that I passed on my way to my base location. Ooh, there's Darkstone. Deep Slate, Darkstone. Either way, I want it at some point. I want to make the base out of Deep Slate and then have like nice wood floors. Honestly, I probably should still be asleep because I did stay up until like 3 a.m. last night because I was obsessed with this game. Fly. It is so nice to be able to fly now. It was not fun walking across the entire planet. And I like the flying in this mod compared to past flying mod. Paul, I don't need you anymore. Yes, loot. And cake. We'll take the potatoes and steak. And then I saw more people got into the silver, and I'm so happy. It's not. Yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to say anymore. Relic coins for Gamba. I have enough to do one Gamba. I would grab these blank scrolls, but I literally have like a stack at my base. somewhere. I think it's spread out throughout multiple chests, but I have a lot. Enough that I had to stop picking them up because it's too much. Do a new seed. A chest that is not a chest. A Ludor chest. I don't need a clock because I can just tell if it's night because somebody will sleep. Force of vanishing. No thank you. Force of vanishing. We also have like 3 Pokefinders at base. I don't want to reduce friendship with my Pokemon. Another chest. Doing my pulp. What one is that? Occasionally apricorns will drop an apricot seed. Yeah. Somebody offering to give golden flocks and I'm like trying to get rid of my cobblestone. I was gonna see if I think it's Vin is building the little town thing. Needs any cobblestone at some point. Or just go stick it in Xiaomi's face without saying anything. Just let them discover extra cobblestone. Or I could just turn it into bricks, I guess, and have a fancy brick floor to go with my deep slate brick floor. Walls when I eventually get deep slate. Do it. I'll take an extra brush. Because at some point we are gonna go fossil hunting. Silver lag. I like that switch. B and dump all this in. And then switch backpacks. And dump all this in. String we will always take because you can craft wool with it. And I feel like string's just something that like in the past I've never had and always need extra of at some point. I'll take the wool too. Vein mine for a stone axe. Okay. Fortune 3 shovel I'll take. Redstone torches I need. I don't use items in battle. Because I don't know how. Oh yeah, we do not need any more buckets. I have so many buckets now. What we're really looking for is backpacks for one. And plushies. I want to fill my house with plushies and make everybody jealous that they don't have plushies like me. If only you could put backpacks inside of backpacks, but that'd probably be overpowered. We're going to be towering up. Netherite scrap. I hear something moving out there. It's scary. I have so many of these disc things that I don't know what I do with them, but I figure they're probably useful, so I pick them up. I can ask, like, Xiaomi what to do with them, I guess. Ooh, berries. I'll have to figure out the berry stuff eventually. There's another house over here. Oh my gosh. And a dog. String and wool. I really do just narrate what I'm doing. I'm like the Netflix shows now where it's like, and we do this, and you're the piece of wool, and I'm the piece of string, and bad guy is this, and Stranger Things was really bad at it this season. Just like explaining the entire plot every 2 seconds. So here's the plan, exactly. Like, I didn't notice it at first until a friend pointed it out, and I was like, oh, they really are doing that right now. What even is this? Old... I'll eat it. It looks like a bar of soap. It's probably coconut flavored too. So here's the plan. We're going to loot this town and then fly off to the next town. And at some point we're going to find a waystone and go to the Tri-City area. Because I was told there's chests down there to find more plushies. And we need all the plushies. I guess I don't need to worry about food for a while. And cake. Oops. I can't believe I'm this obsessed with this game, though. I expected to play for like an hour or two yesterday and then switch to like Valorant. And instead it's like, I've played this for like 8 hours now. Always take the apricot seeds because I need them. I'm gonna have a cool underground apricot tree farm. Cake. Water. The worst part is going to be having to actually not organize my inventory. Because at some point we'll get the Tom storage set up, and then I feel like I won't even have to worry about my organization. Because it'll just be a social bar anyways. What? That scared me for a second. Thought I was going to take damage because it's shallow water. Free food. I don't want the cookie cake. Ooh, new person. I recognize this building from the last time I played Cobblemon with a building generation mod. And there's nothing in here. Hey, can we check the map because I'm inside? Okay, we'll take the bread and cookies and gapple. Pull that pull. I don't know how you say it. Or is it God apple, not chapel that I was thinking of? That is this rare one. Which I think is given one of. I just don't really remember. Ow. Slamming the door in my face. But here's the plan. We're going to finish looting this place and then go off to another village to loot it too. I'll just go down to the Tri-Cities. Next backpack. So many backpack. And I need more. I say as I get another backpack. It's like the second time I've been like, oh, I need another backpack, and then another backpack just appears. Oh, they left. Okay. Am I still technically under something? Yeah. There's another village behind me. Like that direction. I will say the flying is actually very fun in this mod pack. Wait, we can skip that building. It probably doesn't have anything with it in it anyways. Good time to check if people are arguing with me in my Twitter comment. Not my Twitter comments, my YouTube comments. Because a lot of them don't get that I'm posting satire. And they'll like try to argue with me that I'm wrong. I'm like, I'm just gonna argue back harder because I am wrong. I do forget I gotta kind of pay attention to see if stuff's spawning near me. Yeah, this town's cute. Now get back in your ball. Mouse is done charging finally. Da-da. Rage candy bar. I will take it. Maybe we'll get a new backpack. We did. A netball. We can use that to capture another side hook. Because the plan is to have a team full of Psyducks, a magic harp, and then just this random board that I use for flying. And just act like I forgot to take it out of my team before going to a battle, but really it's intended to be there. So like 4 Psyducks is the plan. And that's purely because they can learn the damp ability, which I think is really funny with my name. I was tempted to name my base moistressvt too after Fortnite. Ooh, relic coins. And paper, which I think we can also trade to get. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Hello, Beefquake. Hydrate works on stream, but when I'm like testing it on my own, it doesn't work. That's really funny to me. But here's the plan. We're gonna finish looting in here and go to the next building. Oh, lag. Maybe another backpack we'll get. That was still lagging. Oh, no, we're not lagging. I forgot how chests work. Castlevania again. String people. At least, aside from needing the metal for it, we could craft like most of the Pokeballs now, probably. I have so many apricorns. And we're just getting more. I'd like another seed, please. Because I think I only have like 2 red apricorn seeds. Okay, I'm gonna stop picking up as much food. Okay. Yeah. It's with sneak 1. Interesting. Hopper and daylight sensor will take. And a waystone. Yeah, I can't look down here. Ooh, looks like I'm the first person at this village. What is that sound? You're a Pokemon? You're not a Pokemon. Do you want to try getting in the Pokeball anyways? Hello, Peppernia. I hope you're having a good day. I like the emote. Most people would be like, I'm not gonna say that font, and I'm like, I'll try. Also the person that just gives away free auras. Any other villages that I can see immediately? Yep. Behind me again. Yeah, like that way. Fly. Fly. Flying is so fun in this mod. I love it. The last server I had played on had was before they had added flying to cobblemon. So they had creative flying on all the Pokemon and it was kind of not fun. But it was also really nice for building. Like I don't think this would be fun to build with. I need to turn that way. Not that far, that far. The redwood trees aren't that bad to fly through, but walking through them was a pain. I have probably like 30 minutes left that I can stream, and then I'll be back again at 11. Volcano biome. I just really don't want to fall into lava. Did it. I'll try to get the music working for tonight's stream. Because I might just give in and sign up for Spotify. Make it easier. No powdered snow. Yeah, there's more villages out there. There's also that sketchy thing. Ooh, a cool cave. I think I know where we're at now. It's around the place that is like, I should base over here. And then I looked in the cave and I was like, never mind. Flying is so much easier. Oh my god. But soon we have to start the quest of getting all the Psyducks. Every Psyduck will be mine. More backpacks? No. More backpack? No. I'm not the first person here. Okay, I'm not looting food as much anymore because there's just so much. That's not near me, okay. I thought that was obsidian and I would have been really happy. Because then I can make an obsidian hammer. and not feel like I'm wasting the diamond hammer anymore. Ooh, that's a cool Pokédex. We'll take that one too. Ah, that's a really good bench right there. Actually, a good stop place for me to stop and look at the thing. And by something, I mean look at Twitter. I had to get my daily dose of Greek the Sorcerer. I have to look at the Dollar Generals. Which was my original plan, was to build a McDonald's and then have a Pokemon daycare underneath it. You don't have anything to loot? Okay. Hopefully you have a waystone so we don't have to walk back to base. I mean, fly back to base. So much food. I don't need it anymore. Redstone will take. I'm happy we got the elevators built off stream. I meant to do them on stream, but it's just like craving to play more. So I needed to do it. But the elevators will make the base a lot easier to navigate. Especially when I add the third floor. Which I don't know what I'm gonna use the third floor for, but I want one. Relic coin. So much Pokeballs. You know what? That torch can stay. I don't care. That one can't stay. Ooh, I need redstone repeaters for something. I hope they have a waystone. I don't even think I'm the second person here. Weren't we already up here? Yeah. Person's still arguing with me on YouTube. Awesome. My fault for posting slightly rage baity content. but also something that's helpful if you like me and don't read. Okay, I already looted this. I think. But not up here. Now we're lagging. And we get another backpack. Nope. Do I want to fly off and try to find one of the other villages I passed? I think they're just way too far away. It's easier at this point to go back to this just base at this point. Which is 3,000 blocks that way. 4,000 blocks that way. I'm really enjoying the flying mechanic. I keep saying that, but it's fun. $341 followers. Woo. So close to portraying myself with Carolina Reaper beef jerky, which isn't actually that bad. I tried it the other day just to see, and it's like it's not that bad, but like since I'd be eating it for every death in hardcore Minecraft, it might be hard. And the brand I'm gonna use is technically not Carolina Reaper. It's like habanero and ghost pepper. Try to replicate the heat level. It also tastes really good. It just hurts. Ooh, I could get relic coins down there. I hate this biome. I had to walk through it and it was very annoying. I actually wouldn't mind pasting in there just because it'd be annoying. What's down there? Hit. The first like shiny thing I got to appear next to me, I killed it. It's like my tradition, and every time I play cobblemon, I have to kill the first shiny by accident. I just didn't think that the knocked owl was going to one-shot it. Just hoping we don't get any major lag while we're flying across the world. Because that would not be fun. An ad break in 5 minutes, which means around the time we get back to base, I'll probably end stream. Because I only had a little bit of time today. Oh, almost flew off. But I will be back tonight at 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I might actually start closer to 9:30 because I'm obsessed and I want more time to play. It's right. That's a cool achievement. I love Gordon Ramsay. I especially love the grilled cheese recipe he made. It was just so good. Grilled cheese. I hope I said that and not Gordon cheese. I don't think I even want to know what that structure is. At this point, I just care about getting back to base. And hopefully ending before the ad break. I could do a tour of my base, I guess, again. Wait, I can snooze it for 5 minutes or whatever. Which should get me enough time to get back to base. A 1,000 blocks to go. At least I know where we're at now in terms of where the base is. Because we have like a little cove to go around before we actually get to the snowy biome. With the ruined portal in the middle. Which I was actually going to base around where that ravine is right there. Until I saw the big cave. And I was like, I don't want to do that. Because I needed enough space for a 27x27 box in the ground. That we're going to decorate to make a little, look a little less blocky, I guess. This is so much better being able to fly around. The stamina kind of reminds me of playing Pal World or Ark. So before I do anything, I'm going to, at some point, probably starting tonight, make stairs, decorate the outside of this, and then start working on leveling this entire little area and creating farms. There's some caves I have to fill in, but yeah, that's the plan for out there. Here's my little plushie collection. Somebody decorated my base for me. And here's my elevator down to my storage room, which I'm going to be sitting in for the next like 30 minutes when I get on next time. But for now, I'm going to find someone, hopefully playing Milkymon, to raid out to. And I'll be back tonight at 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I found someone. Thank you again to Tempo for the raid and follow. And okay is to people for following while I was offline. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you next time.